but I'm trying to be objective. We are the most obnoxious. That's where you hear the fucking N words. You still hear immature kids saying that. You got fucking twinks on there trying to act all fucking tough.
Hostile broadcast picked up.
Hey y'all, welcome on to Geeves Podcast. This is episode 25, and yes, you're seeing this right. I'm solo on this one. I prefer to have a co-host. I think it'd be better to bounce things off of, but I'm gonna give it a shot. Going solo. Episode 25, finally got the balls to give it a shot. As you can see, I already got the topics up for the goddamn cast. But first, before we get to that, we got to get to what we're provided by. Yes, I got a sponsor. Do I, though? No, not really. But this is brought to you by Delta 8. No particular brand in mind, because I have no particular brand sponsoring me. But I would just like to give a quick shout out to the Delta 8 for the legal way for me in the state of Tejas to get my mind right. Bring down the anxiety levels. Get my mind straight. And so thank you, Delta 8, for providing your services and Texas for making it legal. And I know we have some controversial shit going legal right now, but as for this decision, I'm totally behind. Now, it's a little confusing, though, I say, if you go traveling, but let's get to the fucking show. Uh-oh. I have so many of these now. There it is. Podcast. First topic. Let's go. Digital shitty games. Now, I always like to start an episode with a game Geeve. Think of pet peeve for real life issues, but a game Geeve in the gaming issues. And today I'm going to have digital shitty games as my game Geeve. And here's why. Recently, last week to this day, I bought a game called Insurgency Sandstorm. And fuck me, I should have been a better reviewer or researcher in checking out this game, because I didn't understand that tactical, immersive, realistic fucking simulator shooter means you run like the real pace in real life when you're jogging. Oh my god. I don't get on video games to fucking get immersive shit like this. Come on, man. I play video games to live the unrealistic, the shit we can't do in real life. Do you know why I can't fuck with the simulator? Because I prefer to do it in real life if it's going to be realistic. Walk outside your door, farming simulator. How about you go to the country of wherever you're at, go ask a farmer while they're cutting crops or while they're planting, just, hey, let me ride along on your fucking tractor with you. They got some area you can sit back there. Did it all the time with my grandpa. Eventually graduated to fucking driving myself. Am I proud of it? Goddamn right. Hardworking man. But, so this digital shitty games. I buy Insurgency Sandstorm, thinking it's going to be a fun shooter. I'm desperate for a good shooter. You have your Call of Duties, you have your Battlefields, which, by the way, that beta shit drops this weekend for Battlefield. Keep your eye on that. But those are just, they're played out, right? They're struggling to keep some storylines in their fucking shit and keep content coming. So I had hope in this Insurgency Sandstorm. Luckily, it's $40. But being that I do the YouTubes and make gaming content, I was thinking, you got to get that gold edition. You got to have what the people want to see. But I was like, nah, I'm really just trying this game out. I can eventually upgrade to all that. So I get the $40 game. First time I play it, the day it drops. I streamed it. Got 3 hours of gameplay. The stream went 4 hours, but a lot of it was fucking around in the menus. So 3 hours of gameplay. I do PvP for half, PvE in half. Oh, by the way, in these 3 to 4 hours of gaming, I was communicating with my squad about 20% of the time. 80% of it, I didn't realize I wasn't talking to them because we need to proc the mic, the talkie, just like in real life and in SOCOM too, which is a badass feature. I just wish they kind of did something at the beginning of the game to kind of give you a heads up. Yo, you don't have open comms here. It's like real shit. Fuck me. Realistic game. Should have thought about that. But that's on me. But that's not why I don't hate the game. Why I hate the game. I hate the game. You play to win the game. Love that quote. It's so fucking true. Fucking KD horse. Oh, that's what I'm gonna get to. Oh yeah, gaming genres. Okay. So I hate this game. It's too slow. The maps are great, but the game's too slow. I want to go run and gun. I don't want to run for a minute just to get killed by someone corner camping in a little fucking room, crouched or prone, and then they just people wait. They're scared to die in a respawn game. That's why I think if the fucking mode has respawn, don't have it so slow. You still drive the person to kind of sit and be, I don't know, maybe the environment just feels a little, I gotta stay alive. Make that shit more, you gotta like entice the people to go kill, push the action into the game. This game didn't have that, man. I really got tired of it. So, here's my problem. I spent $40 on a fucking video game that I played 3 hours and never want to touch again. But the problem that it's digital, I can't pass it to a friend like, hey, I don't like this game. How about you have it so someone gets to play the fucking game? Because now it's just collecting dust in my console. Hypothetically, theoretically, whatever word fits. I'm never going to touch this game again, and I have no course of action to go right now. I can't give the code of that digital. Maybe it comes with the code, because I don't like to bitch about something and not try to provide a solution. I hate the people who just complain and bitch, but they don't even put in the thought of, but how do we fix this? And this is what I propose to PS Store, PlayStation, Sony, PS Store, whoever the fuck I'm talking to. How about if we buy a digital copy of a game? How about this? And before y'all get to me about buy the hard copy. We're evolving, y'all. Remember once upon a time we started on these little cartridges? Nintendo, Atari, all that. And then we evolve, we get to discs. I believe Sega Saturn might have been in first. And we're still, right now, we're in that evolution of transferring from CDs and hard copies to just digital. And yet, in the digital route, we don't have a way of returning a game or gifting the game away. Hell, you don't even have to give us the money back. Keep my money, but let me give it to a friend who may play it and enjoy your product. So that's the solution I have. That's the Game Geeve of the week. Now this next thing. This is gaming genres. I want to try a theory out. I only thought of this yesterday. So I'm going to put a lot more work into it. But I have a running theory. And that is the genres in gaming. Let's right now just stick to games that have weapons and you shoot and shit. So let's stick with right now Insurgency Sandstorm, which would be the tactical, immersive, realistic simulator shooters. Okay. I hope nobody gets offended. This is just a working theory. I promise you I'll try to be as objective as possible. But for right now, if I had to put you in a box, the tactical peoples are like fanatics, right? Instead of just being in the actual act, they take it to gaming where they keep it fantasy, but they try to keep it as real as possible. So I like to say these peoples, I would say, are the tryhards, the sweats of the community. Now, I get it. Other genres are going to have sweats. But I imagine this is the most diehard. They go in there expecting not to die that night when they get on the game. Next genre. Let's go the fast-paced shooters. Run and gun shooters, Call of Duty, Battlefields. Now, I'd say these people, which I'd probably say is the most like me, so I'm probably going to be the softest on it. But I'm trying to be objective. We are the most obnoxious. That's where you hear the fucking N-words. You still hear immature kids saying that. You got fucking twinks on there trying to act all fucking tough. So it's a big fake community. They like to have a lot of bark, but probably have no bites. So they're like the most obnoxious, but they're also the most laid back, I'd believe, in the shooting gaming community with the genres. I mean, it's a huge respawn game, so you expect to die a lot, but you try to win. And I'd say they're probably the most kill hoary of the communities, because the other genre I have is the looter shooters. And with the looter shooters, especially all my experience here the last 6+ years, starting with the Division 1, is that's where you find the most elitists in gaming. These are the people who like to tell you what to use, where to go, what to do. Everything in the looter shooter community seems like they just like to be told how to play the game. They just follow the steps to be the most powerful. But it does encourage a lot of independent thinking too. A lot of people I know like to do their own shit with the builds. They like to experiment. It's a big scientific. Looter shooters a lot scientific. They like to experiment, keep trying. All right, they got their fucking X factors. They got their stable factor, whatever those used to be called back in science. And they try to put this formula together. They put the build together, the weaponry. So that's kind of beautiful in a way, in a fucking very, very gay nerdy way. It's beautiful. But they, yes, are the most elite too. And I don't mean personally. Their ego, or they're a lot big egotistical elitists in the looter shooters. I'm gonna get a lot of shit for that, when I just gave him probably the best compliment of the three genres. Next, anime formats. Holy shit. I wouldn't say I'm the biggest anime fan. I mean, you can see in the background I have, oh, never mind, the whiteboards. The dry erase board, whiteboard. Ah, fuck. Which term do I go with to not sound fucking racist? Let's go with whiteboard. Yeah, anime formatting. I've been into 2 specific series that I like, that I can actually watch and finish out the series. First one was Attack on Titan. And now this one I'm currently watching is it's My Hero Academia, and I'm at the very tail end of season 2, so I'm like mid-30s in the episodes. Now here's the first thing. You get used to, when you've watched and you've put in so much time, you pick up on the patterns. And for My Hero Academia, for the first part of, all until recently, have been recap, and then the opening scene theme song. That was one segment. And then, so you just fast forward through all that, and then you just go straight to the next segment. That picks up back on the story, and you get 2 to 3 segments of pure storyline, and then you get the end credits, but no scene. So it was recap, theme song, content, end credits with no clip at the end. And just now, I just noticed on the last episode I watched was episode 34 or something. Still season 2. But I noticed when I was fast forwarding through that first segment, because I could depend, same format. Haha. Now it was story. Like the teaser of the main story coming, and then went to opening theme song, and then picked back up. No recap. And I maybe missed an episode or two, not realizing they changed the format on me. So I may be skipping content, where it's just like, oh, how unfortunate. But I did notice on that episode, because right after that opening song title credit shit, I saw a spot and I was, whoa, uh-oh. I'm not caught up. I missed something. Did I skip an episode? No, I went back. Thankfully, I saw in the fast forward, I was like, there was some shit that looked like a lot. They were just on a lot of same two characters. So, yeah, I found out that they changed the format. And I noticed this also happened on Attack on Titan. They had their format, blah, 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 blah. What I noticed most particularly is the final segment. It would be in credits, and then they'd have a teaser. But they wouldn't be fucking, they try to like Marvel us. But no, we could depend on Marvel to have a in credit scene. But Attack on Titan, so I don't know how much shit I've missed of these two series when they just keep changing it up. I don't want to listen to your fucking theme song every episode. I don't want to listen to the end credit song every episode. Let us learn your format, your routine pattern, and keep it. I'm tired of missing content from that shit. Shout out Billy Burr. My boy I saw this, and he's very quiet about his Hollywood endeavors, his projects. But he had a voice acting gig. And the voice acting, oh shit, speaking of voice acting, oh my god, speaking of anime, how about Squid Game, y'all? Squid Game. Everybody is fucking raving about this show. It's so good. Where's this been? All this kind of shit. And there's something that just, I can't get into it. Visually, I can watch it, but it's fucking painful to listen to. And it's because I've noticed all the Koreans, every single Korean from the South Korea, and in that one chick's position, North Korea, they're on the Korean island, but they play the game like on some stranded island, like a island off to the side. But they're all from Korea. And yet, in the dub version, all the accents are white college kid accents. Except maybe the bully character who has like a gruntled kind of voice. He talks like this. He's a bully. It's like, who the fuck casted this voice acting? I know there's a lot of Koreans in the damn show, but damn. That's some jobs right there for some Koreans. Oh, but wait, there's more. The one person who has an accent is the Pakistani. The Pakistani character has a Pakistani accent. It's like some kind of weird reverse racism shit going here. I'm not trying to call anything out racist. What I'm trying to say is, it's mighty fucking awkward, and I can't get into the show because I'm hearing some white little punk ass kid from college voice acting, and they're getting shot by rifles for a fucking kid game of red light, green light. It got hard. It's painful to listen to. But back to Bill Burr. Bill Burr was in the movie The Guilty. And in The Guilty, it's a new Anton Fuqua film flick. Y'all know him from, he directs movies as good as Training Day. And he has a great ass discography of what he's fucking directed. Great director. And shout out Jake Gyllenhaal, another fucking great performance. But I've noticed something about Jake. This guy, he seems to only pick movie projects where he's like in the spotlight the whole time. I never see him in an ensemble movie. That's very weird. I don't know. He comes off humble. But who knows? Maybe he's a diva actor. Never heard anything bad about him. But he does like to tackle those solo projects. Maybe that's just his personality. I want a challenge. And he fucking challenges because great job on this movie as always. He's fucking great. But Bill Burr gets a little voiceover gig. And he's like a caller because this is call center for 911. And he calls in and he's doing Bill Burr to the T. Except for the one thing, Antone, I don't know, the script writer, Bill Burr, I'm surprised he didn't, but he's being obnoxious. He's calling in saying fuck you to Jake. Jake saying fuck you. it's funny. It's a great relief, comic relief in the movie. And they have Bill Burr's cadence. I mean, he talks like he talks. He's using the word fuck you and get the fuck out of here. But they never give him his catchphrase, go fuck yourself. How did they miss that? This was the role, if Bill ever had one, to say, go fuck yourself. I can't believe they missed that. But it's a great movie, The Worthy on Netflix. Check it out. Next, Texans. Oh, shit. I need to wet my beak on that one. Texans. I know I'm going to lose a lot of y'all here. Not the biggest fan base. But here's one thing. When you lose 40-0, it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing to a lot of people who rep that team. You're in the NFL. The talent-wise spread across the league, pretty fucking even, man. And holy shit, the way... Do you know how embarrassing? We had gotten recently totally embarrassed by the Kansas City Chiefs in a divisional round in the playoffs. Lost a 24-0 lead in the first half. No, we had that lead. Lost it before the end of the second half. I mean, of the first half. That's fucking crazy. That's embarrassing. But we got over it. But now, knowing that we're fucked for the next fucking half a decade because of Bill O'Brien, and I'm going to throw two others under the bus on this one. I really think these two needed... Unfortunately, we're fucked in this situation. But that's embarrassing, 40-0. It's scared. You don't even like wearing the swag, the gear, for like the first half of the week. It's Tuesday. I'm still not wearing no Texan gear out when I go out. I got my Stros because we got playoffs coming up this week. But I'm not liking how we're going forward with the Texans because who gives a fuck about my opinion? And it's pretty much widely known here in Houston, but we have a guy on our staff, Jack Easterby. Now, if you're not aware, he was like New England's fucking preacher, and he was brought down here with Bill O'Brien. Bill O'Brien brought his ass down here, and he's like your preacher hype guy, but all of the majority of the players find him fucking annoying as shit. So it's counterproductive to our team. And that's why we lost Deshaun Watson and a numerous amount of other fucking stars for our squad. That was our goddamn base, our core of our team. Have you noticed no superstars are left in Houston? It's not Bill O'Brien. It's not all on him. It's Jack Easterby, our preacher. He's got this roaming fucking title where he just goes and puts his business wherever. We lost a future Hall of Fame quarterback. Well, he may have lost himself to this, but the reason he wanted out of Houston before all the shit happened, hit the fan, is Jack Easterby and Bill O'Brien. And so, well, you can't stop there. Where does the buck stop? It stops at the top. And that's fucking our owner, Carl. R.I.P. go out to fucking Robert Kraft. Oh, shit. Oh, Robert Kraft. Shit, how did I just forget it? Oh, yeah, McNair. Robert McNair. Bob. he was a great owner. I mean, he brought fucking NFL back to the city of Houston. And he was really loyal with his GMs and his head coaches. I didn't mind how he ran this fucking franchise. But this son of his is scared to fire Jack Easterby. That is known to be a reason why all the players hate this We're having players spread the word. They don't want to play for this organization anymore. Ah, man. And he is still hired to this date. We lost Deshaun because of him. He's still on the staff. I don't know what the fuck is going on in those front offices, but it's embarrassing and pathetic. And I love the Texans. Way more than Stros and Rockets and Dynamo and the Comets and the Houston Aeros. RIP to them. Some minor league hockey team. Last topic, MLB. We got the playoffs starting this week. Tuesday. Today. Wild card. Fuck, I don't know. I don't care about the wild cards. But here's the point. The MLB is actually really in a good spot right now. There's a lot of dramatic finishes that just happened with the regular season. And now you get these 2 wild card nights. I mean, you get one game. And then you go advance. So we have these 2 games, Tuesday and Wednesday. And then Thursday starts the playoffs. All I want to say is MLB, Stros. I don't know why I said MLB. Stros, bring us one more. You know what's kind of fucked up is, y'all, if you're a baseball fan, you know Carlos Correa, our shortstop, our A-Rod for the Seattle and Texas Rangers back in the day. Before he was New York Yankee, because who knows, Correa could be going there. So Correa, he has a curtain call and says goodbye to the city of Houston on the final home game of the regular season. Why? Fuck, what the fuck, dude? How are you considered a captain of this squad? And you celebrate your exit of the Houston Astros. You do a curtain call. Hey, appreciate y'all fans. Yeah, brought y'all a championship ring. Y'all can't bitch about me leaving. So, I'm already announcing that I'm leaving. Instead of saving this for the offseason. Why do we need to know? We didn't need that. That's a terrible momentum to go into the playoffs. Your captain, Bregman is. Altuve is. But then there's Correa. This motherfucker does. Dude, he's got a flair for the dramatics. If you want to be entertained, check out his wife's fucking Instagram. Anyway, that's it. I fucking got a solo one done. Hey, please like, comment, subscribe. Do the shit that helps me out. This was kind of fun. So I got to make sure to have at least 6 topics a day, a podcast? Okay. And I promise you, I'm going to get deeper into that gaming genre. I think I got something here. I'm going to try to put us all in boxes for the shooter fans. Yeah, mostly between these 3 genres of the subgenres of shooters. I'm going to come back with more on that. So thanks for watching. Check out next week. Gamer and Outlaw will be continuing. And I promise we got some crazy shit. I already know what's coming up. I don't know the details. I just know where we're going. And go check out the YouTube channel, IGY6_games with the Z. Go check out that content. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. And as always, I say peace.